Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 19 of the CCAU2G show. We have a speaker, publisher, dancer, mentor, Winston. The main Winston life. We're going to ask him questions about growing up early on in the 1970s, everybody. We're going to ask him about work. We're going to ask him about, the transition of presidency, politics. We're going to ask him a whole lot of questions. And then he's going to shout out some new features of his life that he's going to give us. So, first thing first, Winston, can you tell us a brief introduction about who you are?
Yeah. My name is Winston Virgo. I am the youngest of four, and moved from Jamaica to the United States in 1979. I was 9 years old, I think like August of '79. Yeah. Um, and we lived in New York and New Jersey. But I'm all about energy. So all those things connects with me is the energy that I felt at certain points in my life. I'll be 56 tomorrow. So basically, just an everyday man. That's it. Simple person.
So, you talked about moving into New York. How do you feel about, what's going on in New York with President Trump being booed in front of everybody in game 3 and then going into game 5? What are your predictions for New York and the healthiness of the city?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see the game. I'm not a big, I'm sorry, basketball fan, but I heard that they booed him there. I guess it's a reaction from the way the world is. People are, hey, you shouldn't be here. Why we going through a lot in this life, So they have all reason to be that way.
So, can you speak on, going through college and actually tapping into the what you said, like we shouldn't be here, phrase that you gave us, and like how that stood out into your life, and how you fought through that, through the obstacles.
We just got to be triumph within our race and everything, and collective as a people. Just know that what's going on doesn't define our end. We just all have to be in sync and for that one main thing, and that's for humanity, man. When you think about the whole big picture, because all of what's going on in the world, it's like it's messing up humanity.
We met in California
Yeah.
around 2020, 2019. How was life after you met someone with the same name as you?
But when I met the other Winston. And there's power in the name because I was like, wow, this look like a very upstanding young man that maybe I got to. My first thing is going to resource mode, like be here to help them with their financial needs and everything like that. So, and once the first one he said hello, I felt that energy, man. I'm like, this is going to be a great young man right here.
Wow. Now we're on the phone and you're talking about you're writing a book. Could you give us a little insight of what's going to be in the book if we're allowed to know about that?
The book is based on just life and energies from Jamaica to here to where I'm at now, and how we're all connected in this life. But we just got to be very alert about the energies of others and the energy that we present to other people.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about like, can you help tell us like what's good energy and what's bad energy in the work environment and in the real world, in public spaces?
I think the energy you feel it. It's a feeling that you get that it's kind of hard to describe because it's more like a bad feeling that you get, like your body is opposed to a good feeling where the body feel uplifted. You feel kind of in like you sink into that feeling. So that's your guide point. You have that. If it doesn't feel right, then that's not good energy.
You spoke to me a little bit on the side about how you use dancing to refocus your energy. How has that shaped your life from childhood to adulthood?
I think it has helped me a lot. From I was a child, I could remember just dancing and being grounded to the ground. Um, that I noticed as I got older and older, I wasn't connected to it too much because the body is memory, energy is memory. It's that feeling that you get. So I basically um, during COVID, a lot happened. You know, your And I remember going to my therapist, and I just still didn't feel right. And something one day dawned me, said, Winston, you need to tap back into dancing through that inner child. And I just, I would go to clubs wherever where the music was good, and I would dance. And um, during COVID, it was more like wherever the energy pulls me to do. And it's like I'll go outside, put my camera on, have my headphones on, even though I look weird dancing, because people are like, what is this old man doing dancing? And we don't hear no music, but just channeling just me and the vibration of the music and being grounded. And that's why I was able to bend like that, even at my age, being connected to earth. And to this day, man, I feel so energized when I do that and getting that clarity that I need, you know?
And I do appreciate you for giving us some real gems about, the end is not defined, and we should focus our energy and allow our memories to access our control. I appreciate you all for tuning in to episode 19 of the CCAU 2G show, where we discuss how energy changes our lives.